Welcome to the year 1901, the dawn of the 20th century, part 2 of a 100-part series detailing every year of the 20th century. Join us as we explore the milestones and transformations that made 1901 a remarkable year. On January 1st, the 6 British colonies of New South Wales, Queensland, South Australia, Tasmania, Victoria and Western Australia united to form the Commonwealth of Australia. This federation marked the birth of a new nation within the British Empire. Edmund Barton was appointed as the first Prime Minister. The unification was celebrated across the continent, symbolising a new chapter in Australian history. On the same day, Nigeria was declared a British protectorate. The consolidation of various territories under British rule laid the groundwork for the modern state of Nigeria. This move was part of the broader scramble for Africa, where European powers were establishing control over African territories. January 22nd marked the end of an era with the passing of Queen Victoria at the age of 81. Her reign of nearly 64 years was the longest in British history at that time, and was characterised by industrial progress and the expansion of the British Empire. Her son, Prince Albert Edward, ascended the throne as King Edward VII. His coronation heralded the beginning of the Edwardian era, which would bring its own social and cultural changes. On January 31st, Russian playwright Anton Chekhov's Three Sisters premiered at the Moscow Art Theatre. The play delved into the lives of the Prozorov sisters, exploring themes of longing, unfulfilled dreams, and the search for meaning. This work solidified Chekhov's reputation as a leading figure in modern drama. February 25th saw the creation of the United States Steel Corporation, formed by financier J.P. Morgan. By merging Andrew Carnegie's steel company with several others, U.S. Steel became the world's first billion-dollar corporation. This event signified a pivotal moment in the growth of American industry and the rise of large-scale corporate enterprises. 1901 was a year of significant technological advancements. Hubert Cecil Booth patented the first motorized vacuum cleaner in the United Kingdom. Though large and cumbersome by today's standards, this invention revolutionized cleaning practices. The automotive industry was also making strides, with increased production and improvements in vehicle design, setting the stage for the mass automobile culture of the future. On January 27th, the world bid farewell to Giuseppe Verdi, one of Italy's greatest composers. Known for his operas such as Rigoletto, Il Trovatore and La Traviata, Verdi's contributions had a profound impact on the world of classical music. His works continue to be celebrated for their emotional depth and musical brilliance. The Boxer Rebellion, an anti-foreign, anti-colonial uprising in China, officially ended on September 7th with the signing of the Boxer Protocol. The agreement imposed heavy penalties on China, including financial reparations and the allowance of foreign troops on Chinese soil. This had lasting effects on China's sovereignty and its relations with foreign powers. Tragedies struck on September 6th when President William McKinley was shot by anarchist Leon Czolgosz at the Pan American Exposition in Buffalo, New York. Despite initial hopes for his recovery, McKinley succumbed to his wounds on September 14th. Vice President Theodore Roosevelt was sworn in as the 26th President of the United States. At 42, he became the youngest person to assume the U.S. presidency, bringing with him a spirit of progressivism and reform. On December 12th, Guglielmo Marconi achieved a groundbreaking feat in communication by receiving the first transatlantic wireless signal in St. John's, Newfoundland. The signal, transmitted from Poldhu in Cornwall, England, was the Morse code letter S. This milestone demonstrated the potential of wireless communication and paved the way for global telecommunications. December 10th marked the first Nobel Prize ceremony, held in Stockholm on the 5th anniversary of Alfred Nobel's death. The prizes recognized outstanding contributions in physics, chemistry, medicine, literature, and peace. Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen received the Physics Prize for his discovery of X-rays, while the Peace Prize was shared by Henry Dunant, founder of the Red Cross, and Frederick Passy, a leading international pacifist. 1901 was significant in the arts. An extensive exhibition of Vincent van Gogh's paintings was held in Paris, bringing posthumous recognition to his work. Additionally, 19-year-old Pablo Picasso held his first exhibition at Ambroise Vollard's gallery in Paris, marking the beginning of his influential career in modern art. Globally, political landscapes were shifting. In Japan, Katsura Taro became prime minister on June 2nd, influencing Japan's modernization efforts. Meanwhile, in Bulgaria, the Macedonian demonstration in Sofia on February 16th highlighted the growing unrest and the desire for independence from the Ottoman Empire. British humanitarian Emily Hobhouse reported on the deplorable conditions in concentration camps during the Second Boer War in South Africa. Her findings, published in June, revealed high mortality rates and inadequate care for women and children. Hobhouse's advocacy led to public outcry and eventually to improvements in the camps, highlighting the impact of individual activism on social justice. In the realm of medicine, November 25th marked a significant moment when German psychiatrist Alois Alzheimer first examined Augusta Data, a patient exhibiting symptoms of memory loss and cognitive decline. His study of her condition led to the identification of Alzheimer's disease, contributing greatly to our understanding of neurodegenerative disorders. August 28th saw the founding of Silliman University in the Philippines, the first American private school in the country, emphasizing the spread of Western education in Asia. Additionally, Yale University celebrated its bicentennial on October 23rd, marking 200 years of educational excellence in the United States. Significant legal developments occurred this year. The U.S. Congress passed the Platt Amendment on March 2nd, outlining conditions for the withdrawal of American troops from Cuba, but also limiting Cuban sovereignty. In Australia, the Immigration Restriction Act was passed on December 3rd, forming the basis of the White Australia policy aimed at restricting non-European immigration, a policy that would have lasting social implications.
Power!
Exploration continued to captivate the world's imagination. On August 6th, Robert Falcon Scott set sail on the Discovery expedition to Antarctica, contributing valuable scientific knowledge about the polar regions. In the United States, President Theodore Roosevelt, an advocate for conservation, began efforts to preserve natural resources, laying the groundwork for future environmental policies. 1901 was not without tragedy. On May 24th, an explosion at the Universal Colliery in Senghenydd, Wales, claimed the lives of 81 miners. The SS City of Rio de Janeiro sank near San Francisco Bay on February 22nd, resulting in 128 deaths. Additionally, on November 13th, the Caister lifeboat disaster off the coast of England led to the loss of 9 crew members, underscoring the perils faced by those at sea. As we reflect on 1901, we see a world in transition, embracing new technologies, challenging old ideologies, and laying the foundations for the century ahead. The events of this year echo through history, reminding us of the enduring impact of innovation, leadership, and the human spirit.